What's good, everyone? Thanks for coming out to another episode of the Thunderdome. We got 104 in the books today, so 2 years actually going with this. It's pretty crazy. Super excited about it. How's everyone's weekend going so far? I was going to sit here and go with the typical 2 o'clock, but I had a game playing today for preseason, so I went ahead and decided to push it out a little bit more. In fact, I was actually going to go sooner. I did set it up for, 11 o'clock or 12? I think 12 I set it for. I was going to go at. I actually stayed up late and woke up late, so I had to kind of push that back a little bit. I only had like 20 minutes to get ready, so I was like, you know what, I'll just push it out a little bit further. But how's everybody doing this weekend, man? I know my weekend's not too bad so far. Enjoying it. Got to watch the Rams game. That was pretty cool. Played the Chiefs, which is, if anybody knows, Will, my co-host, that's his team. So got to have a little fun watching that game. But yeah, it was a pretty good game, man. Got to see all the rookies play, see how they're doing and stuff. So that was pretty cool. Did anybody else get to watch the game, or what were you guys all doing today? Yeah, I was thinking I wanted to do something today for the 2-year anniversary, but I forgot that the expo, Daytona Expo, is actually going today. So I might kind of do something a little bit later with that, do a giveaway or something for you guys. I really didn't expect it to be too busy today, so probably be better to wait a little bit. Let's see who we got in the comments. Of course, we got Mitzi. What's up, Mitzi? How you doing? Hope all is well with you. How's Parker doing? The show's at 7 today, not 5. Yep, absolutely. How you doing, Michael? I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, it was funny too, because I put, I was wondering, because a lot of times if you go into the chats and the live hasn't started yet, and you put, if you leave a comment in there, it's not going to sit there and be there. If you go like 4 or 6 hours before the live, by the time that live comes, it's out. And I was like, well, maybe with it being my podcast, maybe they'll leave it. And I put something in there like, was it 1 o'clock in the morning last night? But it already pulled it out. So I'm glad Michael got to get in there, even though you guys could see the thing still. What's up, Benji? How you doing, buddy? Hope all is well with you, sir. How's New Zealand, man? Is it pretty hot out there? Or you guys got some cool weather going? And we got Dan. What's up, Dan? How you doing, man? Did you go to the expo, Dan, or? And then we got Chris. What's up, C-Dub? How you doing, buddy? What about you, Chris? Are you going out to the expo today, or are you doing something else? Man, I would have liked to have gone to the expo this year, but I have so much stuff going on, so many plans and stuff, so kind of had to wait and put it off. Hopefully next year I think I might be able to make it finally. Trying to finish up a couple snakes. Well, I got one that's coming in. I got a little bit of a payment left on that one. A few $100 I got to pay and get that one shipped out. Hopefully next week you guys will be able to see the new pickup I got, maybe even a couple of them. I got one coming from Michael from Platinum Morphs, so that'll be pretty awesome. I got to get with him and everything too, in fact. Chris, I'll be getting with you here pretty soon too about that. For anybody out there, if you guys want, so most of you guys know I got the football league that I run every year. This is the 3rd season with it. So if you guys want to join that, that's going to be August 29th. I'm going to get the picks out to you guys. In fact, I might today go over all the games and do the picks and stuff. I might get that done this week because I got 2 weeks left, but kind of wouldn't mind getting it done. If I don't get it done this week, I'll get it done next week and for sure. But like I said, the 29th is when I'm going to be getting those picks out to you guys. The new season will start. So you guys will, you'll need to be out here for that so that I could get you that. You could join later in the season. There's not really so much cutoff date, but the problem is that you're going to fall behind. If you come in at I would prefer to be in at week 1, so I have the best shot, right, of winning. But I mean, honestly, you guys can, if somebody was to come in at week 2, week 3, I mean, even possibly week 4, they still have a chance. It's just, again, you're not, you're going to have to really kill it in there and make sure that you're really doing good on all those picks, getting them correct. We had Shauna last year that did pretty good. I think her first, was it her first or second picks? I can't remember if it was week 1 or 2, but she had nailed all of them, got them. And actually, a lot of her picks were pretty good throughout the year, man. She had pretty much, I would say 90% of her picks were just like on point. There was probably like a couple times that she didn't do as well. There was a few times she probably had 3 or 4 wins in there. And then maybe 1 or 2 that she had a couple wins or something. But yeah, I mean, she really did a great job killing it. It was pretty awesome last year. In fact, I don't know if you guys can hear me. I know it kind of is skipping out a little bit right now, the Wi-Fi. Hopefully it's kicking in better now. I think everything's kind of worked its way out. Let's see here. Who else we got in the building? But yeah, it's going to be fun, man. I'll have some credit that I'll put out, and then there's going to be others. I know G Paul, he's got some, he's joining the league this year. It's his first year joining. He's doing a swag pack, so I'll have to get with him and find out exactly what that is. But it's pretty cool because there's going to be a shirt, I'm sure, and some other things that he has in there with the swag pack. So might be a hat or something with it too. But yeah, it'll be pretty cool, man. And then there's the trophy winner. Whoever wins first place gets a trophy. Duval won last year. In fact, waiting on him to send out his information and stuff so he could get the trophy. I still got to make up his shirt and everything, get that done. I haven't done the design on it yet. I need to get that done. I'm going to probably actually do that this weekend. I know I'm running late. Hey, at least it wasn't too late though. A lot better than usual. I'm trying to get that down too. Hopefully start right away or within 5 minutes of it. But what's up, Dan? How you doing, buddy? How's those clutches doing, Dan? You got any puzzles coming up pretty soon? I know you're working that puzzle project pretty good, man. Oh no, we got Mr. Brave in the building. What's up, Brave? How you doing? I was just wondering about you too, man. A couple minutes ago. You got any smooth, Brave? Lowe's Exotics, what's up? How you doing? How's your weekend going so far? How you doing, Chris? In fact, but like I was saying, I got that Thunderdome Football League going, and also I have another one that I'll be going to. It'll be a fantasy football. So for those of you that don't know, with the Thunderdome Football League, you'll, like I was saying earlier, you'll have to come in on August 29th. That's when the first picks will be put out. It doesn't start till September, but I've got to get the picks out to you guys. And then you'll get those picks in. When I'll put out 6 games to you guys, you're going to pick out of those 6 games that I pick. You'll pick who you think's who's going to win that game. And then after the Thunderdome show ends, you could come back in after. Don't do it during the live because it's not even going to count. I've had people do that before that stuck it in during the live. You got to put it in after the live. So once the live ends, then you could come in after and put the comments in. And that'll be on Saturday when I give it to you. So you'll have up to Wednesday of the following week. So if I give you the picks today, you have till Wednesday of next week to get those in. So Wednesday's fine. You could do that. After that, I'm going to have to cut it off because I'm trying to keep everything in. we had a few issues last year. The first year went really great. Last year we had it went kind of a little south. We had somebody that was kind of complaining about people. So I had to kind of fix in a few things, got that dialed in. So it should be a lot better this year. The first year was really great. Second year was even good too. But definitely a few kinks that I had to kind of work out a little bit right there and get dialed in. So, but at the same time, there's that. And then I will also have a fantasy football league, which will be on a separate thing. So it's two different things. But as far as the football league, if you guys want to get credit or merch or anything, have a chance at winning that, you'll want to do that on this one, which is the Thunderdome Football League. Again, that's going to have to be after after the live ends. Then you'll put those comments or put your picks into the comments. But Alan, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Are you over at the expo or? Oh, you're home? Nice. I had a fruit smoothie last night and I took a nap earlier. Nice, man. Yeah, I had to take a nap yesterday right before the podcast. It was probably about 1 or 2 o'clock, and I took me a couple-hour nap, and then woke up and decided to get the show going. But yeah, man, I was exhausted myself yesterday. I've been staying up late though, so I won't go to bed till like 3, 4 in the morning, and then I've been sleeping till 10, 11, even 12 o'clock. So I'm trying to get my schedule switched around. I was trying to put in extra time to get stuff done, but it's just kind of the same thing. Like I'm not getting extra sleep or anything. So I might as well just stick to my target of getting up early like I used to and all that good shit. But had a fruit smoothie last night. What kind of smoothie did you have, Brave? I want to go get me a cherry, man. A cherry slushy, maybe even mixed with some blue raspberry or something. That actually sounds pretty bomb. I'm surprised Mitzi isn't playing the Thunderdome Football League neither. I think this girl's getting ready to go and shed. Red stripe. She looks like she's going a little bit in blue. Doesn't look so ghostly, so well, at least from what I'm seeing on the picture up on the video, but yeah, it looks like she's kind of going into shed a little bit. This is just a red stripe. Got her bred, shoot, probably a good 4 or 5 times now. Just waiting for her to hopefully drop pretty soon. But this was supposed to be a red striped leopard, but when I got her, well, actually, but even before I got her, I thought, nah, this is probably going to, because it was supposed to be leopard red stripe. I'm like, I don't see the leopard in there. I just see red stripe. And I asked a few people when I got her in, I took some pictures and sent, and same thing. I don't see no leopard at all. But, and I even told the people, I was like, yeah, I'm not seeing the leopard. I only see red stripe in this girl. And she's like, well, they were saying she's leopard. I'm like, well, she's not. She's just red stripe. But I can't complain. I still wanted the red stripe was a big deal. So even if she wasn't leopard, it was fine. She's pretty shy right now. I'm not wanting to come out. She want to come say hi? What's up, girl? There you go. There you go. Come on and say hi. People want to see you. Yeah, I can't wait to get a couple of these snakes in to show you guys too here in the next week or two. I got 2 or 3 that are coming in. One I'm doing a trade on with Michael from Platinum. So that one I got to get with him probably here in the next week or two. Be getting that one sent. Nice mill, and then I have another one that's coming in that's really nice. I just got to pay a little. I owe just a few hundred on that, so that's going to be coming next week, I think, if not the week after. And then I've got one other one that's been paid off. You got a little skin on your. Might have a little cap, huh? I think she has a little bit of a skin on her eye. Not much, but I'll have to get that off. But yeah, I've got another one coming in that's been paid off. I just actually have to pay the shipping on it. So hopefully here in the next couple weeks, you guys will be seeing another 2 or 3 new pickups. Can't wait to get. Got a little bit of speckling on the body or the belly, not much, but what's up, girl? I don't really get to show her off too much. She's pretty chill. You going in the shed again? Sure look like it. There you go, girl. Yeah, hopefully be getting some clutches here too, man. I've been, in fact, it sucked because yesterday, speaking of nets, I was sitting there. I went and I had looked at a clutch that I had, or I came in to check on a snake, and I had a clutch, and I was surprised. I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, I got me a clutch." And then I looked, and it was actually they were pipped. So the clutch, I was like, "How did I miss this clutch? Like, I don't understand that." Needless to say, I woke up from a dream, so it kind of sucked. I was super excited about my dream, like, yes, I got a clutch, and it was from a female that I've been working hard on with. It's going to be a really nice pairing. I'm pretty sure once they come out, there's going to be some really nice stuff. But yeah, no, it was just a dream, man. So that was kind of a kick to the ass a little bit. I'm not going to lie, but that's all right. We'll get there. I'll be having some clutches. In fact, I was going to sit here. I'm almost at 3. It's been hard. For some reason, I should have already been at like 4,000, but there's been so hard for me to pass 3,000 followers on Instagram. I don't know why. Like, I would get close there, then people would drop off, and it kept playing back and forth. They would build up and drop off. I was going to do something once I hit the 3,000. I'm a few followers away. The only thing is, I was going to do credit. I just don't know if I really want to do the credit part. Like, I really would like. I prefer much more to sit here and do a snake giveaway. So I'm almost debating, like, do I push that count up a little bit to like 3,300, or do I even sit here and maybe, I don't know, I could do it at the 3,000 and then just take names and stuff. But I almost think that I might do the 3,300 just so I'll be more prepared when it comes that time. It's like I said, I really don't want to do credit. I've given so much credit out that I would much rather just like do something else. It'd be kind of cool to do a snake giveaway. Dennis, what's up, buddy? How you doing, sir? You ready for the Thunderdome Football League, man? That's going to be coming up here in a few weeks, so make sure you're ready to rock and roll with that. You got any more clutches, Dennis? Yeah, man, I watched the Rams game. It was great. I loved it. It's just preseason, so we already know that it doesn't really mean nothing. But yeah, it was so cool, man, to see those rookies and see what like they're about and what they're going to do. So I was very impressed, man. A couple players out there that I really liked. I think we had quite a few that were starting to push pretty hard. Of course, I guess that's going to kind of happen at the end of the game. You're going to have those, and especially come well, I was going to say game 3, week 3 and week 4 in the preseason, you're going to have those guys pushing harder, but we don't have week 4 anymore. There's only 3 preseason games where there used to be the 4. So week 2 and 3, you're really going to see those guys balling hard, but man, it was really good. I definitely liked it. Seeing a couple players that were out there really pushing hard, man, and really grinding. That number 33 Connors, our running back, I think he's going to make it in. He'll probably be our third string running back because we got Blake Corum and what's his name? Gosh, I can't even think of his name right now. And it's our first string running back, Kyron Williams. But those guys they're balling hard, man. So I'd really like to see that number 33 make it in there. We had and then our quarterback did very well too, man. That was pretty cool to see him. Ty Simpson, guy was pretty damn good. Did you guys play yet, Dennis? Or I got to look and see, man. I just caught it the other day that we were playing. I didn't even get a chance to look at all the other games, man, and see. So we're home Vance, Florida is a haul. Football and soccer season going on. Things just too busy to travel. I hear that, man. It is. It's really tough right now. Are your kids in football and soccer, or is that just like your thing? You watching the NFL and like soccer and stuff? Because like my co-host Will, it was hard for him, man, because his kid was in football, and so it was really hard for him. He wasn't able to make it out, during that time. That was usually on Fridays. I think even Saturdays was making it a little tough. So. Looks red stripe. Yeah, red stripe, man. No leopard at all, unfortunately. I wish there would have been. And honestly, I didn't pay that much. That was another still of a deal I got on that girl. She's an adult female, as you could see, and that's how I got her. She was an adult. I didn't buy her as a baby or anything. So she was already an adult. And I paid shit, man. There was one that I paid $125, an adult female. It wasn't her, but I think she was like 150 or something, I think I paid like 150 for her, not more than 200. So that wasn't bad just for a single gene adult. Like I said, the leopard would have been nice to have with her, but that wasn't the biggest thing. I wanted leopard and red stripe, so it would have helped out. But if I could have just got the red stripe part, hey, I'm fine with that. I do have leopard also. That's another snake, though, that I got. That one's actually really nice, so I can't wait to get that project going. That's a leopard Wookiee. That's going to she'll be breeding, actually, this year. Here in a couple months, I'll get her going, so I got some pretty nice plans for that one. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, she's definitely a beautiful red stripe. And that's what's kind of cool too. I don't mind, like, I do like to get, 2, 3, 4 gene animals, but honestly, I don't even mind getting single genes at times, especially when you could just you can look at just that single gene, right, and know, hey, that's just what's there, and know that it's a great example of that instead of having, other genes mixed in there and not knowing if that's kind of partially another gene that's making it look as great or whatnot. You get to see a nice example of just that specific gene. So I always don't mind getting single genes at times. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, we'll check out a leopard red stripe. They actually have some spots in there, huh? I picked up a redhead girl recently. Been wanting one. Oh, nice. Redhead is one that I was considering kind of back and forth, and then I actually went the red stripe way. And I was even screwing myself up at sometimes. I was like, oh, yeah, I got a redhead. And I'm like, oh, no, it's a red stripe. But I actually wouldn't mind getting a redhead. That'd be pretty nice to get that into the collection also. Especially, I like to do like a redhead with a red stripe. Put that in with some other genes. Have some pretty cool stuff come out. I've got approximately 23-ish My collection's not super huge, but um, really I kept it small, but kept a lot of genes that I wanted and certain stuff. So I actually did pretty well for my collection, how it turned out. Maybe the first couple snakes that I had bought in wasn't maybe the greatest. I think when I had gotten back into it, I think it was a yellow belly I got. It was actually supposed to be a normal, and then it was a lemon blast female. Um, but come to find out, so I was going to breed the normal. This was about this was probably about 6, 7 years ago, I guess. So I got the lemon blast and the normal. The normal ended up turning out to be a yellow belly. I ended up, and then the sex was actually wrong too. What was supposed to be, so I had my buddy Jimmy. I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with Jimmy from Ball Life. Um, he's out of Fresno, my old stomping grounds. He came over. I had him check. He sexed it. The male that was supposed, or the snake that was supposed to be a male, actually was a female. The snake that was a female that was supposed to be a female was actually a male. So the lady that I went to, I don't even deal with her no more. She's out in Tulare now. She's the one with the pet store that's got like $15 rats and shit. So I don't mess with her anymore, but her sexing was way off and everything. So yeah, needless to say, I've kind of went completely different route after that, kind of stepped my game up even more. I wanted to kind of get some more genes than what I had, but as far as money, really all I could afford. And I did like the lemon blast. That was something that I really liked and wanted to add, but yeah, that was way in the beginning. You're going to have fun with that line of red stripe. That's a good line of red stripe. Thank you, Dennis. Yeah, I'm definitely fortunate to have that, man. And that's one thing that I try to do is every gene that I get, I try to sit there and get something that's the best example of it. I've had so many snakes that I was looking at that, like, you'll be looking at, I don't know, say a lace, for example, and there's some that aren't very great examples, or even mandarin. Like, I was looking at some mandarins, and it was really hard because if I'm going to be spending $800, $1,200 on a snake, right? I don't want something that's gonna. I'm guessing if it is some of these, and I understand like mandarin, you might not be able to get the best. It's really hard. Even Michael, our sponsor, dude's got beautiful snakes, right, on his mandarins. And I mean, all his genes, but as far as like the mandarin, he's got a very beautiful line of it. His quality inside isn't going to be as great taking the picture compared to outside, but even inside, like you could see Michael's platinum morphs, but you could see Michael's mandarins, how they are super orange. Even being inside without much sunlight, you could still see the orange. On some of these pictures that I was seeing, there wasn't much orange to it. And at that point, if I can't really see a great expression of that whether I can't tell 100% or whether it's iffy or it's just not a great example, I really don't want that in my collection. I'd much prefer to have something that's super nice. So that's one thing I've definitely prided myself on, is every gene I've got, I made sure I did get a great example of it. Thank you. I appreciate it, everyone. I didn't do it last year either. I know. You didn't do it the year before or the first one. That's all right. No biggie. And what's cool is you don't even have to know football, though, right? Like, you could literally, it's just picking. It's the NFL. Who knows what's going to happen? My boy wants eggs so bad. He's dreaming about it. Hey, for real, Dennis, that dream was so real, man. Like, I was stoked, brother. I was like, yes, I got my clutch, and they pipped, and dude, they were bangers, bro. Like, it's what I expected them to look like is how they looked. I was like, fuck yeah. And this was some scrambler shit going on too, man. But yeah, it just didn't happen. So That's all right, man. Here in a couple months, I'll be popping them out. I know it. I'm not worried about it, but it definitely gets you a little bit. What's up, David? How you doing, sir? How's your weather over there in Canada? You guys pretty warm too? Like this week is actually pretty good, man. We were running like 105, 110 a couple times, but it was in its hundreds. Now shit, this week we're in our 90s. Like I think we're already literally at like 93, 95. It's not hot at all. Like next week, all next week's like 95, 93. In fact, I'll have to go check out the forecast again. But yeah, it was very nice. So it's going to be some perfect time to get some snake shipped in. Yeah, we played Thursday, got smoked by Cardinals. Oh shit. What was the score on that one? Not that it really matters, right? It's preseason. Just a preseason game, man. Oh, here we go. We got the sponsor in the building. What's up, Michael? How you doing, brother? I'm doing good, man. I'm just chilling, relaxing, enjoying this day. Super stoked, man. Got the preseason going. I sent you the link too. I sent that over to your Instagram. Hell yeah. Appreciate it. I need to get some more done too, man. I've had this one a couple years. I need to get a couple more done up. In fact, I seen the site the other day. I need to go see if they got some new hats too. But there's a couple other colors there's a gray one that I want to do. They had some reptile ones too I wanted to check out. Damn, we got all these awesome people. And we got E. What's up, E? You driving, man? Drive safe. We know the same Mandarin guy. Hell yeah, we do, right? Yeah, Michael's got some heat for sure, man. That guy, he's got some nice stuff. He definitely came in swinging right off the beginning. I bought someone's collection last year, plus what I already had, but it'll be a few years before I breed. Oh, nice. In fact, hold on one sec. Let me get you. I don't even know why E's not. E, you should already be as a moderator, man. And then, all right, we got both. You guys are Smurf now, man. I don't even know how E wasn't even blue. Yeah, congrats, man. That's pretty cool. What kind of genes are you working and everything? Yeah, it usually takes a few years to get going, especially if you got babies, right? You got to let them to get to size. You got your incubator and everything all set up too, ready to go? I mean, I know you're not like breeding right now, but as far as at least having it. Of course, that's something you won't have to worry about for a little while if you don't. Yeah, definitely drive safe. Too many idiots out there too. On my way home, give me 5. Oh, no worries, brother. Take your time, man. Drive safe. Let's see, we were at 70 to 80 degrees. Not bad. Oh, nice, man. That's not bad at all. Some pretty cool weather right there. Yeah, shit, we should be dropping into that pretty soon too. In fact, let me see here. See what our forecast is looking like. Okay, so today's showing 91, so that's perfect. Tomorrow's 95. I think this one might be wrong. 96 Monday, 96 Tuesday, Wednesday 97, Thursday's 100, Friday 98. Yeah, I think this one might be off because we had like 93s. The weather wasn't even like that. It was a little bit cooler. This one's kind of similar too. But yeah, they're all like 98, so it's not going to be too crazy. It'll definitely be full enough to ship, but that's kind of weird because our weather was a lot different. But yeah, anyways, 93, 98, that's not too bad. I'll probably get some stuff shipped in next week. Let's see here. When I bought the collection, I bought the incubators as well from my guy. Oh, sweet, man. So you had everything all set for you. Hell yeah, that's awesome. And that's one thing too. I think some people, I don't want to say a lot, but it's kind of one of those things where you got to try to go in a order, make sure racks come first. Of course, in your case, you've already been kind of doing that. And then this collection you got, I'm sure obviously it had all the racks, but it's like some people do get into the game and it's like, you got your certain way, you got to do those racks first and then get your snakes after that. Make sure you're set on everything as far as space, and then incubator you get later. But it's like some people kind of wait too long for that, and it's like they try to do that at the last minute. It's like, man, you want to sit there when you're a couple months, 3-4 months, before even breeding, get that incubator going and built. Even if you started building it right when you started pairing's fine too. It gives you a couple months to get it built and all dialed in and stuff. It's not too hard with the incubators. I've actually done a homemade one. Mike, my new favorite New Yorker, and Sammy, my favorite Connecticut. I know, right? Yeah, Sammy and Michael were awesome, man. Great dudes, both of them. In fact, Sammy was supposed to be on last week on the Thunderdome. He got busy. He was going to show some snakes off and shit, but never got the chance. I got some high-end stuff as well as the single gene morphs. I had to start breeding rodents because food bill was getting too. Yeah, it's crazy, man. In fact, I got to do the same shit. I'm breeding my own rats, but the problem is I kind of so I messed up and didn't keep any holdbacks from them, and they got older and I started having issues. So right now I'm trying to play catch up and breed whatever I can, keep those holdbacks back. But I'm going to have to go to the pet store and buy a bunch of rats too, as far as to breed and hold back, but also to, feed the snake. So I got myself in a little bit of a bind right there. What's up, John? How you doing, sir? What you got going on today, John? You got the day off, man, or? It's been pretty busy for me this week. In fact, I got to get some stuff done today. I got to go out. I need to get the rat tubs cleaned up. I don't know if I'm going to do that today or tomorrow. I got to get the rat tubs done. I need to get some stuff done around here too. I need to get the grass cut. And then I got a little bit of work I got to put in for that new product I'm trying to get finished up in September for you guys. Hopefully that'll be coming up pretty soon. Everything still looks like it's on track. But definitely a lot of work for sure. We'll be having Michael jump on here pretty soon from Platinum, so you get to bullshit with him. Have some drinks, hanging with the family. Are you guys doing out there? Oh, nice, John. Yeah, I'm just, man, I got so much shit to do, bro. I don't even know. Like I said, I got to get the rat tubs cleaned. I need to get these snakes, actually. I got to get some cocoa ordered in and get their tubs done too. That I'm not worried about till next week, but the rats I got to get done here today or tomorrow. I'm probably just going to kick back, man, and watch some TV and stuff. Do a little bit of work around the house, not too much. Take it kind of easy. I'm still, when I pulled it wasn't last week. It was the week before that, I think, when I pulled my back a few weeks ago. I'm still kind of, it's a lot better, but I'm just kind of trying to wean it somewhat. It's a little wonky, but I would say actually, I think today actually was kind of the first day that I really pulled out where it wasn't giving me too many issues, where I was pretty good. It wasn't like super painful, but it's just one of those things, where like it's still there and it's letting you know it, like any wrong move or what, excuse me, any wrong move or anything, right? Like that's the end. So I was just trying to make sure that I had my back in order before I overdo it, man. And of course, we got the homie, Michael. What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's good, brother? How you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. Just talking about the back issues that me and you were both dealing with a couple weeks now.
Yeah,
I think you actually have a week on me, don't you?
Say that again?
I think you got a week on me, don't you?
I think like a good 2 weeks. That shit just left like yesterday. That shit was murder.
Yeah, that thing was leering around for a long time, bro. Like,
yeah, the shit didn't want to leave. It was like an ex-girlfriend. That shit was so bad, bro. I forget it was bad. You turned a certain way. Fuck,
dude. In fact, this is the fucked up part too. I didn't even tell you this part. Okay, so you already know about the part with the stupid ass pug.
Yeah.
How she with the cord.
Yeah.
Okay, so earlier this week, this was a couple days ago when she did that shit. Earlier this week, like what was it, Tuesday or Wednesday sometime, I think. So I went outside to do something. The pug, she runs in. I get her. She's not listening. She's pissing me off. I get her and I take her back out. Well, she runs back in again. Oh, no. So she runs upstairs. So I go upstairs. I get the little bitch. I bring her back out, put her outside, or to go back outside. The little bitch runs back in, runs back up there again, right? And I'm pissed. I'm like, dude, my back, it's fucked up. I'm not doing all this shit because I already know my temper, right? Like, yeah. So I yell at the wife. I'm like,
brother.
I yell at the wife. I'm like, get that bitch now. So she gets up to grab the dog, and when she does, her back goes.
So now you're both backed out.
So she's screaming, right? So I'm like, oh fuck, man! Like what? Like I'm thinking she stubbed her toe, right? That's like literally. Yeah, it wasn't a stub toe, man. I get out there and she's like, because we got the like a kid, little baby play gate, or not a play gate, but the playpens.
Yeah,
we got that. We got that for the pug, right? So she like. When the pug ran up there, she kind of went by the playpen because that is like her little area. Yeah. So she goes down to pick her up, and right when she did, that's when her back went. So I have to go in, try to help her out. I got to get the dog, but I'm trying to wait on that and trying to help her. She's taking, and understandable, the back's thrown out. Like she's taking, screaming, and I'm like, oh man, like I get it. Like I know it takes some time to move, so I'm like, all right, let me grab this little fucker, take her out. Plus, I had left the door open, the AC's going. Get her out, throw the, blah, 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 come back up, and then help her out. I'm like, yeah. So it was just a shit show, bro. Like,
falling out bats everywhere.
It was gold. Like, oh my God, man.
So how's your pairing going over there?
I haven't paired in the past month, man. I've had so much shit going. So I'm going to be starting up pairing again here this next week, actually. Going to start getting the pairings going, and then just still waiting on some of these clutches to drop. Basically just feeding them and stuff, and just waiting until that time. So
what do you think is going to drop first?
God, man.
Whichever one does.
That's what I'm kind of leaning, man.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I would say, part of me kind of wants to say maybe that red stripe. But I'm kind of thinking maybe the triple het hypopie clown girl too.
Are any of them off eating or?
A couple were. The red stripe, she gave me issues, and then the other pairing one that I got kind of hidden that about that one was giving me issues too. So yeah, man, I don't know. It's a head scratcher. Part of me wants to say triple het, but I mean, I've got that super pastel, super vanilla GHI girl too that could asphalt, that could be going. I mean, I think she'll be the later one, but
is that all paired to the hypo male?
That's one of them's paired. So they're all paired to the same except the triple het. She's to the Ultramel triple het hypopie clown boy.
Oh, nice. So you can get quads.
Yeah. So trying to hit the visual triple hypopie clown, and then all will be het for Ultramel. So yeah, we'll have a quad on there. Yeah, I'm hoping soon, man. Like I said, that's all I could do is just keep feeding them. You know what I mean?
Without ultrasound, that's all you could do. Just keep doing what you do until eggs drop.
Exactly. That makes it super hard too, man. Like,
it's just a pain in the dick.
It does.
I'm over here talking shit because I was just on the ride home. I'm off market bidding. I'm like, fuck, what an idiot. Wait a second, this guy went above me.
Not today, Junior.
I never got too high. I was like, I can, but fuck it. I need the ultrasound more than I need something new,
Absolutely, man. I'm the same way, brother. I really need to get an ultrasound this year. I'm hoping the end of this year, if not the beginning of next year, but
yeah, me too.
See how the money does.
Dennis, my man.
Jared, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Jared, what's good?
Oh, nice, man. How's Daytona?
African gray. I want an African gray, man, since I've been like 18.
Let's see here.
John, what's good?
So your back's doing a lot better though, huh?
Fuck yeah, bro. Like,
nice.
You know the weird thing about your back being messed up for so long is I woke up, went to work, going about my shit. Like, wait a second. Like, wait, I can fucking tie my shoes to hell. Like, my back's not fucked up. It didn't catch me until midday, until I realized my shit wasn't messed up no more.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. Like you said, you don't really realize it, huh? Until you go to tie your shoe in, because you're used to your back being fucked up all the time, right? Like it's just
it's like a part of life. Yeah, it was just something I had to deal with.
And it's funny you said that, because honestly, I was talking to them earlier about that before you jumped on, and I was like, yeah, my back actually I think's doing better today. But I've been watching the game, I really didn't think about it, to be honest with you, bro, that like today's one of those days that I can move pretty well, and there's not like that sensitivity of that, muscle or bone or whatever it may be that's saying, hey, you man, one wrong move and it's it.
Bro. You're going to regret it.
Exactly.
How old's the bird?
Try to catch up.
Yeah, bro. Thursday, I looked in the incubator. I seen I think 3 were out first. And then all of them picked. Everything picked at 54 days. And 3 were out. Then I cut the eggs. None of the shack was on any of them. So I just took whatever was in the egg out of the egg. Chucked the eggs and put them in.
Damn.
John, man, what's good, brother? Dude, I seen that clutch. I was like, damn, those bitches are nice.
Bro, they are fucking sick, man. When I seen those pictures of those snakes, I was like, damn, dude, they look good.
I'm telling you, bro, it has to be that gene. Because I know what Mandarin hypos look like. I know what Mandarin yellow belly inchies look like. I know what Mandarin calicos look like, and those look like none of them.
And that's that secret hidden one, right?
Yeah. I slip up about it every now and then, but I try not to talk about it. Just it happens. You know what I mean? Until it's 100%, then I'll tell, everybody. But that's going to be in your boy. I know.
That's 100% too on that one, huh?
Yeah, 100%. And he'll be hit for that.
That's gonna be so freaking wild, dude. Like, and those snakes really did. Like, in fact, I'll have to talk with you backstage because there's a conversation that we had the other day about something that we were iffy on. And yours are kind of similar, like look wise, but different, if that makes sense. Like,
because nothing's gonna look exactly the same. They're different animals.
So there's like what I'm seeing, man, is they're fucking nice. Like,
yeah, I sent Dennis some pictures. Like, I went on the dude who started that gene. I pulled up his shit, and a lot of them look real similar. So if it, I figure the only thing every clutch I had with that male, the banana clutch, none of them look like banana mandarins. None of them look like confusion mandarin. I mean, even though I don't know anybody else, but even the pastel mandarin, that doesn't look like any other pastel mandarin on the market. I've seen 100 of them, and it doesn't look like any of that.
No, not at all.
So the only thing that could be going on is what I think is going on, unless there's something else in there. But it's definitely not what is known in there.
Right. No, exactly, man. There's something going on. It'd be nice to figure out what the hell it is.
Yeah, so far, I got 3 off of that one. I got 3 clutches off of that one. Nice. And all of them come out weird looking, like they're not supposed to. It'd be nice if I had 15 stacks laying around and gave it to Phenom to start running the test for me, or 25, whatever it costs to start it.
Damn. That's a nice fat stack to get that test started.
Yeah, but if it is a real gene, you'll make that back quick.
Oh, fuck
if it isn't, you're just taking it in the back. It's just throwing away money. So I figure if I do another 3 clutches and something comes out, like if they keep coming out like that, then it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because then not only do you know for sure it's something, then you got to test to tell people, look, it's right here, whatever. Look, here's the test. It's provable. There's no questions.
Absolutely.
It's just a bit of change to start.
And I'm pretty sure that whatever you got in yours, like there's something, I believe it is what it is. Like it's an actual gene.
Yeah, me too. I'm like 99.9%, but I wouldn't sell them as that. Number one,
this is how much I believe it's a gene.
Yeah, it's not like I'm going to sell anything. Now, the only people who are going to get it is the ones who got it already. Mm-hmm. I did one with Dirty Bay. I got that female. One with you. And then one more to somebody else, and I'll be the only ones who touch it until I'm 100%.
Yep. That's freaking wild.
It's better that I'm giving it to other people. Well, people I trust. This way, you're going to put it in something I'm not. The other dude's going to put it into something I'm not. And the other dude's going to put it into something I'm not. It's not going to the same exact shit that you can get the same exact things from. If that makes sense.
It's so nice having that gene that you're working with and shit. And like you said, having that pinned down with not too many hands on it.
Oh, yeah.
Because just like the Scrambler gene, I love fucking Scrambler. I'm going to have some nice, crazy shit through that. But unfortunately, you got people out there that are going to take Scrambler and just fucking run that shit through the fucking dirt, through the mud. Like, dude, you're putting that shit through everything. You're going to have too much of it. You know what I mean? Like, literally, you're just kind of fucking that gene. I'll be honest with you.
Because they're just selling it for dirt. How long do you think Scrambler been around? Like officially, where people started buying them? 2 years, maybe.
Yeah.
A year and a half or something like that, and you already can get one for $500.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy.
Yeah. So I think Scrambler's been around about 8 or 10, and then you're talking a couple years now that people have been starting to work, or more people. There's been those few that have been working it, but you got, like you said, people that are actually starting to come in and buy it and work that now.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things, like, basically what I'm going to be doing is you're getting fucking Scrambler from me and a few others, but I'm really putting a lid on that Scrambler. Like, I was going to sit here and start putting out like some things that I was going to be doing with Scrambler and let it be known. But because of the fact that some people are just going to run that motherfucker through whatever, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to have certain projects that I'm working, and I'm not going to be telling people shit what the fuck it is. And I'll be keeping those projects tied down for a couple years. Once I get ahead of that game, then I'll go ahead and start letting some stuff out on it. But I'll really be keeping it tied down on what I do. So like I said, to sit there and see that Gene just ran through whatever and have no type of, being organized on it. Like, well, okay, I'm just going to do this and do that. Like, it does get
ran into everything. They have a shit ton of it. They don't want to keep feeding them, so they just move them for cheap numbers.
Yep.
Like even Chris, I think I seen one on his page for like $250. Orange Stream Scrambler, $250. Now some dude gets that, runs it to his 5 snakes, and he's not really somebody special. He bought it for $200 fucking dollars. What's he gonna sell it for? $100? You know what I mean? To make his 200 back in 2 snakes. It just fucks the project up.
It does. That he said he just got bit by an African gray. Hey, I almost had that shit happen a couple weeks ago. I think it was like 3 weeks now, or maybe a month. So the pet store I go to, they got all kinds of shit, reptiles now, and they've always had the birds. Well, they got this African gray out there, and he doesn't like guys, man. He hates dudes. Like, he likes women. And so I'm actually, and so he'll bite dudes, right? I'm actually cool with the bird. Like, he's tried to bite me and shit. Don't get me wrong. I'll stick my head in there, and he'll snap. So my wife, like, she'll stick her finger in there, and he'll put his head down, and he'll let you pet. Well, every time I'll go and I'll talk with him and shit, and I could put my hand in there, and he'll be cool with me, right? He won't bite. So the last time we went in there again, I went and I stuck my hand in there, and I go, all right, man. I said, you gonna be cool with me again? And I go and I put my hand in there, and he puts his head down, right? And I'm like, all right. And I go and I pet him, but I'm always like on guard, man.
Lose a finger.
Yeah, when I pet him, bro, that motherfucker turned up fucking and tried to fucking bite me.
He baited you. Yeah, go ahead, pet me. We're good.
Yeah, go ahead, motherfucker.
Go ahead, get in there.
So I moved my hand real quick. I was like, dude, look, I'm going to tell you right now, I own snakes. I'm fast as fuck. I'm like Bruce Lee. You're not going to get me. I'm going to tell you that right now, bro. It ain't going to happen. But yeah, he was quick. He tried to get me.
Yeah, those shits hurt too, bro.
Oh, yeah. Damn things will break your finger.
If your snake didn't eat in a month, you got to eat a small mouse. Try to keep feeding them that same size. Like my one female, she won't eat nothing bigger than the size. If I put one a centimeter bigger than the one she ate last time, she will not eat the fucking thing. I don't know why. She'll kill it, will not eat it. It's a weird thing, but some of them are like that. So if you found the size that snake eats, try to keep that pattern.
Damn. It was my grandma's bird. Now it's my mom's. I'm out here feeding my snakes, and I put my hand on her cage to balance myself, and she bit my thumb. Hopefully you're all right, man.
Well, you got to remember, too, buddy, sometimes they take them. Sometimes they go off eating for 2-3 months.
Oh, that's what I was trying to think of. Back to what you were saying. Yeah, it's weird, man. Like how some of those just don't will not touch something big. I have a few like that I'll put something in there and they will not eat anything
Yeah.
bigger than the small or whatnot. Like,
Some of my girls will only eat ASF. They won't even touch a rat. I'll throw a rat in there. They'll let that thing eat them before they fucking do anything to it. And multiple times I tried switching them up, but they don't give a fuck. I told you that one time I was being stubborn with that male, the super mandarin, because I put him in a bigger tub. 3 months he went without eating. I put him back into that small ass tub, stuffed his ass in there, and he'll eat. He will not eat in a big tub.
And that's the thing too, man. Like the size of the tubs, right? Like,
yeah, people don't realize that. Or if you put them in a glass enclosure and they're used to being in a tub, they don't like that shit.
Yeah, it's funny you said that too, because I just had a memory pop back in from like 6 years ago, and it was a ball python. One of my girls, in fact, one I was talking about earlier, in a big old 4 foot by 2 foot cage, which was not for her. This was not for her. It was for a berm. She was just going in there for a short time, just kind of put her in there for the hell of it, right?
Yeah.
She already had her own shit. She hated that fucking thing. She would not settle down. She would not stay there. She constantly just moved, like she hated it. And
like it.
I got her in a smaller tub, and then she's like chill, where she's just doing her thing. Like you could tell she was stressed out. She did not like it at all. Hell yeah, David, might have to, brother. Hey, that's awesome though, man. That at least you got a nice full set. At least you still got those worked in though. He's got it. His is maxed out at 6, and he has 9 clutches. They're all over the place.
Yeah, stuff them in there. In a smaller container.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do, right? If I got to get more containers, smaller ones,
whatever gets those bitches to hatch. That's all that matters. Yeah. Like mine, you see my incubator. I threw that thing together on a whim, but that thing cooks, bro. That thing fucking cooks.
You got a pretty good sized incubator, don't you, Michael?
Yeah. I never maxed it out, but it's probably 3 feet by whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's like one of those small refrigerators, but not like those tiny ass ones. But every time, all my clutches, nothing more than 55 days or under. I need 53 to 55 tops.
Nice.
I don't cut either until they pip. You know what I mean? So like I go in there with 55 or 53 and cut them open. Because whenever they pip, they pip. But so far it's just been, and I cook at like what is it? 99.5. Sorry, 89.5.
I was gonna say, hold on.
Let me rephrase that. I wasn't cooking them out. 89.5.
Nice. Yeah, it's about I run mine like.
I'll tell you exactly what it is.
Actually, my incubator, it kind of balances in between a couple. It hits like 89 and 90. Like it'll be like
stays on point.
It'll be 88, 89, and 90. Usually around the 88, but I'm thinking about maybe dropping mine to a degree. I don't know. It's hard to say though too. I mean, I was fine with my clutches. You know what I mean? I did literally everything was fine. So
yeah, if it's fine, leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, you know what? I might not screw with it.
Yeah, if it's going a good job.
My Inch, he just took a mouse. He hasn't eaten in over a month. It's a small mouse, but at least it's something. Hell yeah, that's all that matters, man. At least it's eating. You're trying and getting it there.
Sorry, it's 90.5. That's what I keep it at. And it stays between 90.5, 90.6.
Okay.
For months. I had that thing on for months. The only time it drops is when I open it, because you got the app. You can, oh shit, you can't see it. No, you can't see it. So I got the Wi-Fi thermostat. You put it in the incubator, and then whenever I could check the temperature. and it just stays cooking at 90.5 to 90.6.
Nice.
And what'd you keep yours at?
Mine's about. I have it at 87. I have it set at 87, but it runs like 80, between 88, 89, and 90 degrees. So the highest it hits is the 90,
Yeah.
and it bounces in between those two. So probably 89 on average, I'm assuming.
So when I first did mine, I did it at 85.5, the whole clutch, and I got one female. All the rest, the other 5 were males. Then I got the split. I bumped it up a little bit to like 86, I think. It was 86 or 87. I got a split. Oh, no, I got one more male than I did female. I got 2 females. All right, 1, 2 females, 4 males. Then this clutch was at 90.5, 90.6. I got 4 females, 2 males. So I don't know if at a higher temperature if it gives you more females, but that's what it seemed like for me.
They've kind of talked about that before, and they've said like it doesn't have no factor in it, like it does with what is that now?
I know alligators, it definitely does.
Alligators. But I'll be honest with you, I'm not so sure that that's 100% on what they're saying that it doesn't have a factor in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's only 3 clutches. Maybe it's a coincidence, but we'll find out because I'm not taking it off of that setting.
Mm-hmm.
So if I wind up with more females at a higher temperature, we'll know in another, 5 clutches. If you get more female, it can't be a coincidence.
Mm-hmm. Right. And especially different clutches too, right? Like it's not the same damn female and male. Like it's literally different pairings, man.
Yeah, it's whole different pairings. It's not like they're running the same ones and that's just what they're throwing.
Right. Like, this male is
throwing
more, female heavy, yeah. He said they're having a reptile show in Murillo next month. I really want to go, but my fuel pump is going out on my truck and I got to replace that first. Damn,
that sucks. Hopefully you don't have to cut open the panel to get it or drop the tank.
That would suck.
Yeah. It's nice. Some of the trucks have a panel you can take off. You unscrew it, you get to the pump. But a lot of them don't. Depends on the year and the model.
Yep. Well, hopefully you get that fixed, man.
It's getting a bigger one. It's tomorrow, actually.
Me too. I was seriously considering rehoming him because he's thinned out from not eating. Was gonna give him somebody that knows more than me. See if they can get him eating again.
Fuck yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, brother. You gotta put 6 in one bin. You gotta do what you gotta do. Because hopefully, you're saying they're gonna pick different days. This way you don't get confused on what's in there.
It's a very small mouse, and he's a 3.5 foot snake. I don't know that he has eaten it yet. I looked, and he had it coiled. Nice.
Yeah, I don't give a shit how big he is. If he eats, he eats.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Smaller than nothing. And he's a male, so you don't give a shit. As long as he gets something in that belly.
Exactly. Knowing that they ate and everything, that's a good thing, man. That's a plus. When they're not wanting to eat, that's when it's like shit. And you might have to stick with some small stuff too. You know what I mean? When you feed, you might have to just continue those mice or something for a bit.
Yeah. Just fuck it. If that's what he eats, that's what he eats.
Hell yeah, Dennis. We have some pippery any day now. Let's go. Some pippery.
Oh, you know that some fire Dennis guy. He's putting that in there like it's no big thing.
I know, right?
Like it's some fire pippin.
Like it's just a classic.
Yeah. Just some normals pippin over there.
Oh no, snakes quit eating all the time. I've had one like that, and he ended up being stuck on mice for the longest. He's finally back on frozen tall rats. Oh, nice. At least you finally got that switch back over. That's the thing I hate, man, is like them getting stuck on mice and shit. Like that's what I don't like.
But to get the size.
But you got to do what you got to do too, right? Whatever they'll eat, hey, give it to them, man.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
You can always take two and try to rub that mouse, like take a mouse and rub it on a rat later and feed it that rat until it kind of gets that down.
Yeah. If you're doing frozen thawed, you can just let him smell the the mouse, and switch it off the rat when he hits it.
Mr. Benji, what up, sir? Man, I can't believe football season's already here, man.
Yeah, Daytona's a nice show if you can get there.
Yeah, everybody told me don't worry, they can go months, no food, but he does look thin, which is what had me concerned. Yeah, definitely. They could go months without, but that's what you said. Him looking thin is what's scary. When they start getting thin, that's when it's like, all right, we need to get something.
If he was only off for a month, he didn't lose that much. You were probably just more scared than anything. I ain't even mad at you because I was the same way the first time. Like, fuck, this girl ain't eating. What am I going to do?
Mm-hmm. Definitely get worried. Give him two back-to-back. Yep, smart right there. Give him an extra one. Get that little extra meat on him since they're smaller. Absolutely.
That whole banana clutch I just had, 1 out of 5 snakes is eating. The rest of the other fucking 4, I got to assist feed. The pain in the ass, but I'm like, these little bastards ain't eating shit. You fucking assist feed every one of these little bastards.
Right. That sucks. I've been through that a few times myself. Like, damn.
But 4 out of 5, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? You know, I'm going to stop holding them when they're babies. Like this clutch that I just had, usually I'll be hands-on. You know what I mean? All over those little fuckers. But I'm like, no, let me just see if me not touching them, it keeps their food dry. Because I heard it does, but we'll see.
Right. Vance be looking ready for a game of baseball today. Heck yeah, Benji. Yeah, I've been watching it.
Benji, it's New York, though. They say I got a thick accent. I don't hear it, but I guess it's true.
I have a mini fridge getting a bigger one this tomorrow. Actually, got like 2 in one bin, 2 on another, some 30 days apart. It's all good for now on its 2 or 3 egg cutting. Heck yeah. Hey, you're doing a little better than I am, man. I'm still waiting for these damn clutches. Yeah, things got to be dropped on this one. Oh, tank's got to be dropped on that? Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Hopefully you can do it yourself. You got to pay somebody.
Mm-hmm. I was looking at the highlights on Instagram from people that are at Daytona right now, and they have some really nice snakes and crested geckos. Nice, great.
That's what I was saying before. They got some nice stuff in Daytona if you can get there. America yourself first. Yeah, it's true.
Whenever. Yeah, hopefully we could get down to Daytona next year, man.
I know. I should have planned for it this year, but I slacked on it.
Hey, it's hard, man, when you got all this stuff that you're trying to do, right? Snakes and get everything ordered.
That's what it's like. Do I put that money towards that or keep it into the business? And I decide the business.
Hey, you got to, man. Right now you're trying to get ahead. It's like, yeah, it'd be fun to go down there to Florida and everything, but you got to get on top, right? Like,
I bullshit on these things, you know what I mean? It's the same people anyway.
And it was even hard because what was it? Last year, the year before, I've been trying to go for a couple years, but I think last year I was really trying to make it, but I did have some stuff like snakes that I wanted to add in and shit. And it's like, dude, yeah, it would be fun to go down there and everything, but you're spending all that money just for a couple of days. That's over. Like, let me get this stuff into my collection. and be a little further and shit, and then I could worry about that later. Like,
yeah. When you start making, at least getting paid back for your snakes you put in, you know what I mean? If that happens for you, you're ahead of the game.
yeah, exactly. Was wondering where your coast is from, New York or New Jersey, is my guess. Yeah, he's here now.
It's that New York accent. It's funny because I told you the story. I was in Florida. The lady's like, "Can you do me a favor?" She thought I worked at fucking Walmart. So she's like, "Do you know where was the ma'am? I don't work here." I'm like, "But I think it's down that aisle over there." She's like, "Can you do me a favor? Your accent is really thick. Can you?" I'm like, "My accent?" I'm like, "What the fuck? I don't have an accent." But I guess I do because everybody knows I'm from New York. I don't hear it, obviously. You know, it's how everybody talks.
Yeah.
But it's weird when somebody tells you have an accent.
I think it's kind of hard to hear yourself sometimes. Like,
it's true.
I mean, and personally, to be honest with you, like the voice that you guys hear on here isn't really me. Like, yeah, it's somewhat my voice, but it's not 100%. Like, there's a little difference, you know what I mean, in the way that it kind of sounds. But back to what I was getting at is like, I don't hear my voice a lot of times, you know, with things when I'm talking or this. I'm just not really, you know. And then sometimes you might kind of hear something and it gets pointed out, but.
Dude, I can't even go back and watch the lives, bro. I sound like an idiot. I'm like, that's how I sound on the fucking thing, bro. I'm like, I don't even listen to them. I definitely do not. And when I hear myself on like a play on a recording or whatever, I don't even know it's me. It's not what I hear in my head anyway, which is multiple people.
I don't like hearing myself. Like, if I go back, like you said, to watch a recording and shit, I don't like hearing my voice. It just sounds different. I don't know.
It sounds different.
Yeah, it's weird. Not. And like that will fuck with me too. If I'm sitting here watching, if I'm doing a podcast or whatnot, and I'm trying to talk, and you got that feedback coming, I can't, man. I can't talk. It's messing with me. It screws up my mind to even try to think. You know, I'm just like
that asshole talking when I'm trying to talk.
Right? This fucking dick.
That's good stuff.
Yeah,
I got bubble in like 5 minutes, brother.
Do what?
I gotta cut off in 5.
Oh, no worries, man. I'm gonna be cutting off here actually. Anyways, we've been rocking for an hour and 20 minutes. Let me get through. It sure is, Benji. I'm gonna run up or go through a couple of these comments, get them the comments all caught up, and run a couple ads.
Cool, boss. I guess so, Benji. I'm sorry, fans. You're gonna cut the commercial. I was reading Benji's last comment.
German and Japanese are my favorite languages for swearing in. I learned some cuss words in Chinese the other day or a couple weeks back, but I don't remember what they were. I saved it too.
Just so you could curse in Chinese?
Yep. Just in case I need that one day.
Yeah. You go to a Chinese food place and they fuck up.
Hey, I'm part Native American too.
Everybody tells me I sound Native American, but I don't hear it.
Hey, I wish, man. I wish some people would sit there and be able to smell themselves. Fucking like, we don't want to smell you, dude. I was always told I sound like I'm from New York.
Is it the way? Are you sassy? Boston.
I'm out in the car. The fucking car.
Yeah, I never realized. One day I'm in the store. The lady's like, we were in Florida. The lady's like, you guys sound like you're from Boston. I'm like, Boston? I don't fucking say. Because when I hear people from Boston speak, I'm like, I don't, you know. She's like, you say car. I'm like, car. And it's car. They say car. We say car. or however the fuck I say it when it's natural. But it's very similar to Boston.
Right.
I never heard it though. You know, I hear people talking from Boston, and I don't think I've done anything like that.
You're like, I don't sound like that shit.
Yeah, what kind of asshole don't says car? Or water.
Okay. Here we go. We threw up a couple ads real fast. Heck yeah. Shout out to all the ForgeCoin affiliates. Let's see here. Right there.
Maranberry Rebellion, Rastafari first, revolution, yeah. Paul Bogle gave his life, so I and I will survive. William Garden fight, the good fight, yeah.
Heck yeah. Shout out to our sponsors. Michael Wright here from the Platinum Morphs, and we got Chris Eaton from the Fat Man Nation. You guys are awesome, man.
Thank you, sir. I like the roster.
I know, right? What sucks is I want a roster, but I don't have no roster. So I finished the last little bit last night, man. I got to re-up. I don't know about Country E, but I grew up listening to country music. Hell yeah.
Nah, Sammy the is a good name. Even though he was a snitch, but I still like it.
Right. Heck yeah. Well, shit, man. I think we're going to go ahead and end this down. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I definitely, you guys support you, USR. You guys enjoy the weekend. Keep grinding. I definitely appreciate you jumping on with me, Michael.
No doubt, brother. Pleasure to be here.
I don't know if you got anything to say, brother.
Stay passionate and keep grinding. You'll get to your goal eventually.
Very well said. With that being said, I guess we're going to go ahead and end this down, man. You guys enjoy your weekend and everything. I'll catch you next week here again on the Thunderdome, Gene Wars the day before that on Friday. Don't forget, August 29th, we're going to be doing the Thunderdome Football League again, so you'll need to be out here to get your picks in. You guys make sure you stick around, like, as you guys always do, you come back. I'm going to be doing some type of giveaway or something for the 2 years, because this is the 2 year anniversary of rocking with the Thunderdome. I want to do something for you guys. I just wasn't doing it today. Make sure you guys stay tuned, though, because I want to get you guys into the spin to win and all that. I don't want everybody else having that that doesn't really want to show up. So,
what's his name? They asked about how to play right there.
You got to let me know how to join the football league at some point. I will, E. So with the football league, if it's the Thunderdome one, you need to be there on here on the Thunderdome on August 29th. For the fantasy part of it, which will be going on and doing a different thing, I'll get a hold of you with that and send you the stuff. I'm probably going to set that all up today, get you guys in there. So with that being said, oh, yes, we got it. You're going, Mitzi. We got this. Okay, we're going to have a nice football thing going this year. But with that being said, I will contact you guys more about all that with the fantasy part of it. But the Thunderdome, like I said, that's August 29th. You need to come out here for the picks. Okay, so if you don't want to do the fantasy, that's fine. The pick part, August 29th, come to the Thunderdome. I'm going to hand your picks out then. That's on here, so August 29th. It's a little kinky, Benji, you know. we got some bats and chains. No, I'm kidding. We don't.
Well,
But
yeah, hey, real quick,
anyways,
200-year anniversary.
2-year anniversary today.
2 years, yeah. Today, congratulations, brother. That's nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I want to do something for everybody. I just don't like announcing it and everything because the people that don't show up want to show up, and I think that's unfair to people. So I want, you know what? In fact, make sure you guys all come out next week, man, because I'm gonna have to probably do something where I'm gonna send something to you, so you guys are out here anyways. Anyways, with that being said, I will catch you guys later. I named it Sammy. Awesome. And happy DC year. Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate it. All right, guys. With that being said, I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. Peace out.
It's always a pleasure, guys.
Definitely.